Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And today's video we got another battle box for the month of November, and this box is a little smaller than normal than I'm used to seeing, so hopefully they got some miniature battle goodness in this month's box, so let's check it out. Alright, so month of November, a lot of things going on, Thanksgiving, and getting ready for the holidays, getting your yard decorated for Christmas, probably after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, all that jazz. So, that's why this video is going up a little late, but it is going up nonetheless. So, first thing is always our mission card, which I will briefly take a look at to see what they got to say about Mission 81. It says, "Holy cow, it's already November. The gift-giving season is upon us, along with spending time with family and friends. It's also a perfect time to break out your Battlebox gear and share the fun of the outdoors with them. Of course, we like to say that Battlebox is Christmas every month." Well, yeah, it's pretty true, man. You get a little box of surprise stuff every month. Awesome. So let's turn the page and not do that. First thing, we got an SOL. I've seen this stuff. I'm pretty sure you've seen it. Well, I almost sneezed on you guys. It's an emergency blanket. You can get stuff like this at Academy or any outdoor store, even Walmart. I think I've seen these blankets. So nothing really special about them. How big is it? How big is it? It's 2.9 ounces. It's 56 by 84 inches. So yeah, you know, this is something good if, especially now that it's getting so cold everywhere, you can take this and wrap yourself up in it, and then, you know, if you have a blanket or something, put the blanket over it, because it will reflect body heat. So actually it says it's 90% heat reflective. So yeah, awesome. Okay, so not bad. Little blanket. And then we got, what is this? Save Aqua self-closing tap. Wait a minute. This looks like some parts for something else. It says Save Aqua. And it looks like it's for a bag or a jug. It looks like basically it's just a spigot. Let's see if there's some other stuff to go along with that. Oh, wait a minute. Getting out of order here. Let's do stuff in some semblance of order. Okay, we have a Ml6 Lantern. This is a lantern, man, but it has patented microprism technology. Let's see. Well, what's so great about it, though? Light output is 750 lumen. On boost, 550, regular, and on low power, 5. Boy, that seriously is a low power setting, man, to go from 550 to 5. Runtime in hours is 4 hours on the power, they call it power setting, which was 550 lumens. So you get 4 hours of time on that, and you get 240 hours on the low power, which is the 5 lumen setting. Let's see. Weight including the batteries is 9.9 ounces, and it uses one 18650 lithium ion battery. So yeah, just a little lantern. Let's see if it's got any cool clips or anything like that on it, so you can hang it and do all kinds of craziness with it. Wow, even okay, stuff's falling out everywhere. Alright, let's see what we got. Yep. And this is it. And I tell you what, it's a stout. It's a very stout lantern. On and off on the top there. Let's see, what is this? Output. What is this? Open, says me. Oh, so it, oh, okay. Well, that's the handle. So we have a regular USB on one side there, and then this is a what is this? Is this a mini or is this a USB-C? I don't know, it looks like it might be a mini. It looks like it's not perfectly oval. So yeah. And it doubles as the handle, the little covers. So yeah. And one of them is an input, and they are labeled input and output. And obviously they want you to use the regular USB as your output. And you can't worry about putting this thing on wrong because the grommets are made to where it only fits one way. So yeah. They'll only go on that way, so you can't get them backwards or whatever. So yeah, all right. So they give you this, and then they give you this little. Is this the base for it? Is this a base, or is this going on the top? Uh-oh, wait a minute. Wait. Is this going on the top? Does it twist? It has a hook, so. I promise I'm not being purposefully ignorant. It seems like that would be what it would do. Because why would it have and it don't fit there. So it fits here. Okay, well, it does have a hook on the bottom of it. But will that hold it though? Okay, it will hold it. Alright. So apparently you just push it in there and pray that gravity holds it and it doesn't fall out. And it seems like you can also you still have access to your ports, even with this on it. So yeah, and it, like I said, does have a little hook there that you can fold in and out. Or I guess you could just use this as it will stand up on its own because so yeah, I don't know. Okay, whatever. That's that. And the one thing I fear about a lot of survival gear is it gets so gimmicky that stuff like this, it's cool and everything, but I don't know. I guess the main draw for something like this for me would be the battery. That is nice they give you the battery, of how long this battery will last. Because obviously if you have an inverter or just USB in your car, you can charge it depending on how long it would take to charge, obviously. So yeah, that's, things like this are always a welcome addition. Oh, and they also give you this little carrying bag that has a drawstring on it. So you get that too. So they give you all of the things you would need, including like 3 little manuals. So yeah. But yeah, those things are, always needed. So you don't have to buy them because you get them in these packs. And then we got some Duraderm Sport, prevent infection and promote healing, advanced skincare, kills, seals, protects, and heals. Boy, that's a mouthful, isn't it? These things do everything. So there you go if you want to check that out. Let's see, easy to apply. Push applicator through protective Tyvek. Point tip down and firmly squeeze center of applicator to activate the inner vial. So what is this? This is just like some Neosporin or something? What is it? Okay, it's a microbial, a liquid polymer that actively kills viruses, fungi, and bacteria. All microbes. On contact, it forms a clear, odorless, flexible film barrier that protects the wound from water, dirt, and germs. So yeah, I would say this is, I will give this, I've never seen this before, never used it, but I will just go ahead and say that maybe it's Neosporin on steroids. So yeah. And how many of these? They give you 5 sticks, and these are single-use applicators. So once the 5 are done, they're done. So this is something you throw in your pack, you use it, and you either need to buy more or whatever. Okay, so we have these, again, these Save Aqua fittings, and then we have this bag that has something that says Rapid Pure Water Purification, so I'm assuming that's what is meant to use these fittings for. So let's see what this is. Well, or maybe not. Maybe they just gave you these fittings. Come on out of there. You gonna come out of there. Oh, that's a hose. Okay. Okay, so let's look at the instructions. Who would have thought? Look at the instructions. Pioneer water purification straw. Alrighty, so these obviously are meant to be replaceable. This is a 2.5-inch refill cartridge for the Rapid Pure doohickey. It purifies 25 gallons. It purifies 25 gallons, but it filters 200 gallons. And it's very simple. This little housing here has some some holes, some perforations in it that obviously allow the water to get through, and you basically just take the little filter and you just push it in. It has little gaskets or little O-rings on it, and then you hook your hose to this end like so. Apparently you stick it in some crappy water and apply suction on this side, and this sort of prevents any big contaminants from getting in, because it only goes into these little holes right here. And yeah, it just pulls water through this filter, I would assume. That's generally how filters work. Because when you pull suction on this, it is actually not pulling suction from the housing, it's actually pulling it through the filter, through these little, you can see these, on the end there, the two little O-rings. You can see them, there's two little O-rings, and then, yeah, it fits in there. Okay, so yeah, that's what that is. And then on the instructions here, it gives you, I don't know if that's going to come in good enough. If someone's really that interested in this thing, if you want to pause that and read it or check it out, if you can see all of it. Like I said, I don't have a lot of experience or familiarity with this brand, with this filter. So the only thing that I would say about stuff like this is my normal statement. It's availability. It's the availability of getting the little 2.5-inch cartridges for this, and how much they are. A lot of times when you get companies that do this type of thing and they have some weird, crazy proprietary filter, the filters are expensive, and companies, that see that maybe say, well, the filter's expensive, and they won't carry them. So always with stuff like this, it's going to be the price and availability of the filter replacements. That's what's going to make or break stuff like this, in my opinion. You could be different. Maybe you like having 500 ways to filter water, and pretty much once you use that one way, that's it, because you don't have filter replacements for it. So that's something to keep in mind. That would be my only advice on that, is make sure you can get filter refills, and that they don't break your wallet, because there are definitely ones out there that you can get that are readily available, and they're not overly expensive. So yeah. But still, it's nice having different products, and it's nice seeing companies trying to make different types of products for that. And they still give us these, and I've already showed them, so my apologies, but it's just interesting why they would just give you, and it says all it is a self-closing tap. Like, that's all this thing is a self-closing tap. Sanitation in locations without water infrastructure, portable wash stations, emergencies when water infrastructure does not function, children outdoor activities including summer camps, day camps, sport practices, gardening, camping, kayaking, hiking, RVing. So yeah, this is literally, they gave you, it's just like a self-closing valve, which is good. I mean, you wouldn't want to have a jug of water and had it tilted up, with a spigot, you know, and then the spigot leak while you're camping. You come back and you have no water. So I get it. I get the purpose of this, but it seems like a really weird thing to put in. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just crazy. Okay. What we got here? We got a First Line CLP oil applicator. First Line. Okay. All right. Cool. For a minute there, I thought it looked like a, oh wow. Okay, I did not mean to do that. Get off there. All right, let's see what we got here. Directions. Ensure all firearms are unloaded and properly handled in a safe area before using First Line's oil applicator pin. Remove cap, and while holding the applicator pin firmly, rotate bottom of pin clockwise until you hear a click. Continue to rotate until desired amount of oil appears at the tip of the applicator and wipe away. So it's just it's not solid. It's like a really, whoops, hope that didn't break. It's like a bunch of, it's bristles, you know, it's really, really compact bristles. And yeah, apparently it has some CLP gun oil, and it obviously has something here like a plunger or something that will feed it. And yeah, so you can be really, you know, high class when you re-oil your firearms. You know, instead of just taking a rag or a Q-tip and doing it, you can have a pin. Hey man, be professional. Be professional with your firearms. So yeah, I'd hate to see how much something like this would cost to buy it, since all it is just some gun oil. But anyway, there you go, First Line. They give you a pin of oil. I'm not that highfalutin, so. And apparently they threw in a First Line synthetic CLP gun oil card because maybe they anticipate someone like me who is ignorant using it, and they also gave you a QR code. Because I guess if you're really ignorant, and you just can maybe go watch a video on how to oil your firearm. Let's see, Duraderm also gave you a card. And man, they actually, on the back of this card, you know, it's a little advertisement, but boy, they slam Neosporin. Neosporin got cut no slack from Duraderm, if you can see there. Hopefully it's coming in clear enough. I'm having to stretch out real far to get to my camera. But yeah, man, Neosporin. Oh, and Band-Aid. I guess a Band-Aid healer. But all the things that Duraderm Sport does, that's on this card anyway. Man, poor Neosporin only does one, and it kills bacteria. Now, how does Neosporin not seal a wound? Or protect a wound? Neosporin protects a... Man, this is some slanderous crap going on here. Water resistant, odorless. Odorless. Does Neosporin smell? Flexible. Neosporin, it's a gel, man. Of course it's flexible. Man, Duraderm's taking some shots, man. They need to hire whoever does Wendy's Twitter, man, to clap back on that. And the LED light also gave you a little card here. It's LED Lenser, LED LENSERUSA.com. They also give you a little card for that, and they give you a QR code, because apparently now the world's just addicted to these QR codes. I don't really dig using them, but whatever. Okay, and now, like I said, what I love about the boxes is the knife. And this is a Revolt Reflex. In bronze. Alright, cool. Let's check it out, see what we got. From, what's the company? I guess the company is Revolt, and the model of this knife is a Reflex. And it is in bronze. Oh man, that's cool. Boy, she is in bronze. Man, I like that. Oh, now that's cool. That is cool. Don't know how functional this is going to be. Oh man, I like that. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry guys. I opened it, but I will close it again and show you what I thought was so neat. Let's see if I can hold it to where you can really get an idea of what this thing is all about. Okay, the reason why, how do you unlock it? Okay. Okay, this is what it looks like closed. Okay, and you see here, there's a pin here, and there's a pin up here. And this arm right here, watch it when, or let me flip it around this way. Watch it when I open it. The arm is what moves. And what locks the blade back here, you see how this arm's coming down into the handle? You push it and it clicks. Hopefully you heard that. And that's your lock for your blade. And I will say that this is the first time I've ever seen a design like this. I've never seen something, something like this. It's interesting. Don't know, I mean, it's definitely, well, I'm not going to, well, yeah, I will say, because you can see, if you can see in there, the pin, it's hooked between this point right here and this point right here. So it's a pin that goes across. So once it's straight like that, the blade can't come back on you, I guess. It's locked. It's not going to fail. And I say that very loosely because I don't know. But it seems like for the blade, especially when it's in your hand, because your hand is also acting as kind of a secondary stop of this popping off, popping up and allowing the blade to close. So you having a grip on the knife ensures the lock stays locked. Yeah, not bad. It's simple. It's very, I mean, as you can tell, it's very simple. Kind of it's got a little bit of it's got a little slight radius. You can tell there. It has a slight radius, so it's kind of like it's not technically a spear point because these are two different angles here. Kind of like it. Let's get into the book here and see what they got to say about this knife, what it is. Revolt Reflex. It says, how often do you show off your EDC knife to your friends and family? Well, apparently the writer of this does it all the time. Yeah, it's kind of a game we play. Let's see, blah, 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 blah. And apparently they are touting the uniqueness of this lock, of how it articulates opening and closing the blade. So apparently the point of this knife is for you to take it out around your friends and family and go, hey man, check this out, watch this, and open and close the blade, and I guess. It is different. Let's see, come on man, just give me information about the knife. 6061 aluminum alloy scales, VG10 flat grind blade, and a reversible pocket clip. So you can take where the pocket clip is here, these two, you can take them out and you can pop them on that side. 3.2 inch blade length, 7.8 inch overall, closed length 4.5. So yeah, she has VG10. So this is some, I would say some Chinese stuff, but hey, they're good. Keep them sharp. They do pretty good. So let's there's two, I don't know if you can see it or not, but right here on both sides, right here, there's two little, yeah, you can see them because I can see them. And I guess that's where you're supposed to get your fingers in to pop this out so that then you can begin, you see how it just, Closes. Now that's what it looks like closed. It's not the prettiest knife for sure. You know, it's not. You know, and in my opinion, it's kind of ugly. Just, you know, like if you pulled this out of your pocket and showed it to somebody. I have knives that are way better looking than this, but this is, I guess this is not the draw for this knife, but it's like, hey, does your knife look cool when you open it? It's in the eye of the holder, man. If you think this is cool, cool. It seems really rigid. Seems rigid. Blade's really not that thick. Not that that gives you any indication of blade thickness, but does it tell me how thick the blade is? No, it doesn't. And I don't have my mics here, so I can't tell you. All right, so anyway, I made this video go long enough with my rambling. But yeah, this is a cool knife. It's a cool knife. Let's see, what are my thoughts on this box? They say this knife is $100. Don't know if I would give $100 for this. Man, I don't know about all that. $100 is steep for something that, and I'm when I say this knife is a kind of gimmicky, I'm not being mean. I'm not being mean or not being harsh of my criticism of it. It's just, to me, this is something that I would classify as gimmicky, not meaning that it's not good or I would not own it. But I probably wouldn't own it at $100 a pop, because that's a lot. And I'm going to tell you something right now, looking at this book, man. This lantern, $80. I don't think I'd give $80 for that lantern. The emergency blanket, $5. The Rapid Pure Pioneer Straw, $30. Which is this, the little water purifier, $30. Like I said, that's all subjective on the price and availability of the little refills, man, how much they are. The Duraderm Sport. Now remember, there's only 5 of those things, right? There's only 5 of these in here. $12. Seems kind of high. $12. Man, get you some Neosporin. You'll be all right. The gun oil pen's $12. The tap with the spigot, the save the water self-closing thing here is $15. Wow, man, for some PVC, for that much PVC, $15. Yeah, they're definitely making money on that. Okay, so that's it. That's all the stuff in Mission Brief number 81. Okay, so I don't really care too much about the lantern. The water purifier, I've already told you my thoughts on that. This stuff, told you my thoughts on that. The knife is fine. It's not something that I would, jump up and down about, but, it was good. So I would rate, for me, this box a little bit below average, and not trying to be mean about it, but I mean, an emergency blanket, some stuff that's slamming Neosporin, a lantern, and kind of a gimmicky knife. This probably, I would say, would be one of the boxes I've least enjoyed getting. Although, like I said, don't think this knife will get pulled out. 2 friends to say, let me see your EDC knife, and look at how cool mine is. So I will do that. But other than that, this was it. This is a wrap. Tell me what you thought about this box. If you got this box, I would really be interested to hear what you thought about any of these products. Or if you didn't get it and you just watched this video, what do you think about these products and getting them in a subscription box? That's the kind of stuff the feedback that I like to get, is just hearing what people think about the products in the boxes. So with that, please subscribe to the channel if you made it this far, comment, and we'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.